What shall my students learn and why? How can I manage and organise my lessons so the safety of my students is not compromised? In order to run windsurf lessons successfully, every instructor has to have an answer to those questions before beginning to teach. Before being able to begin planning your lessons accurately, it is a necessity to have information about your students, the material you'll be using, and of course the spot. The most important questions regarding this matter are: how many students will I be teaching? What previous experiences do my students have? Are they adults or children? Are there any specific characteristics I need to take into account? What material and what kind of teaching aids are available? Does the spot contain a particular characteristic that can influence the lesson? What wind and weather conditions are forecasted for the time of your lesson? Generally speaking, the more information an instructor has before starting a course, the easier it is to adapt to the needs of the individual target group. Learning goals or key objectives can be understood as the backbone of your lesson plan. There are objectives focusing on abilities, knowledge, and emotions. Let's assume spot and equipment introduction has been done successfully and your student is already able to pull the sail out of the water and get into the basic position. Now, he's supposed to learn how to move his rig in an upright position and get going. The motor learning goal may be ability to use the rotation of your body to bring your rig in an upright position. The cognitive goals: understand the interaction between the center of pressure in the sail and the point of maximum resistance of the board. And a possible social goal: gain trust in using the sail to improve your balance or to learn how to keep a safe distance between other surfers. After the lesson objectives are clearly defined, corresponding exercises and tasks need to be chosen, which will build the content of your lesson. A good exercise in our example could be: try to rotate your body and bring your rig in an upright position. Place your backhand shoulder width apart from the mast on the boom and sheet in gently. Now ask yourself the following question: how can I help my students reach the specific goal I set out for them? This question refers to the methodical build-up as well as required teaching aids. Our example in mind, the following methodical approach could be successful. The instructor first shows and explains the correct execution of the exercise on the beach. After that, he demonstrates how to maneuver the rig in an upright position and get going. Then it's the student's turn to practice, while the teacher gives advice and corrections. As soon as the methodical approach is specified, you need to find a fitting form of organisation. A great tool to help you define the teaching zone are buoys. They provide a visual support of orientation on the water and can be used to mark the starting point of the exercise, so the instructor has the chance to sail on his own equipment together with the students. Finally, we should have a look at the time column and estimate how much time is needed to run through the planned contents. Often, it makes sense to use a variety of different exercises in order to reach a certain objective. Doing so will create a mix of different methods and tasks, which will help you make your lesson more interesting and fun. A detailed and properly made lesson plan will not only help you to carry out your actual lesson, but is also a great tool during the reflection and feedback session after the lesson. Enjoy teaching! Your VDWS Instructor Team.